the right to intellectual property. I struggled very hard to prove that even that one was included. I move forward to something I'd like somebody to pass on to the High Commissioner. Very special link with Chile. 1977, I go to Mozambique. There were hundreds of Chilean refugees there. And those of us then working with the ANC immediately felt a tremendous kinship with them. And we had a beautiful music group that would be singing our freedom songs, and we would hear the songs of the Chilean music group, with the we painted with the Chilean Unidad Popular artists, murals in Maputo. We marched with them on May Day. They were the best organized of all the marches. And we had a big wonder who would get home first. Would the Chileans get back home or the South Africans? And the Chileans beat us by 1 year. Went home in 89, we went home in 90. But somehow we went home to take the initiative, to really lead the whole process of getting a new constitution. The Chilean refugees, I think, had very difficult years, ultimately culminating in the High Commissioner becoming the president to really get that country moving forward in a really progressive way. Nelson Mandela first visited this site as a professional, then as a prisoner, then as a president, and finally as a pensioner. And this is the site of the old Fort Prison. We always say with a very dubious pride, we South Africans have the only jail in the world where both Gandhi and Mandela were locked up. Nobody else can make that claim. And there is a Gandhi story that I think deserves to be better known, particularly in relation to the accusations that Gandhi was a racist. And I heard the story in 2002. It was the Earth Summit. It was held in Johannesburg. We had a meeting of judges to deal with sustainable development. This building was still in the course of construction, the new court. And Indus Naidu came to introduce the visiting judges to the prison. His grandfather had been locked up with Gandhi and taken to Gandhi as his adopted son. His grandmother was locked up, his mother was locked up, his father was locked up, he was locked up, his brother was locked up, his sister was locked up. The Naidu family knew prison in the struggle for freedom. And when his grandfather was locked up at one stage, 1914, the warders insisted that the prisoners of Indian origin wear the same caps that the black African prisoners were wearing. And it was said, my grandfather said, no, they want to humiliate us like they humiliate the black prisoners. And Gandhi said, you are wrong. You must wear those caps. You must wear them with pride. If we want to understand life as experienced by the most humble in our society, then we must live life as they live. And they wore that cap with pride. And when Gandhi went back to India to lead the independence struggle, he took that cap with him. So the famous Gandhi cap that became the symbol of the independence struggle in India was actually a cap that originated on the heads of black African prisoners in this prison. Mandela came here, Mandela and Tambo, the first black partnership in Johannesburg, to see his clients. He came here as a prisoner afterwards. He came here as a president. It was actually not in this space that in 1995, in a small room the size of this platform, not much bigger, temporary accommodation, he inaugurated our constitutional court. And he said, the last time I was in court was to find out if I was going to be sentenced to death. Today, I inaugurate South Africa's first constitutional court, on which our democracy depends. And anybody, I'm not on